Hello, my name is Allison. I am doing my action research topic on technology use within my small groups to improve reading comprehension, and I'm using the iPad with one group of my student. I have 4 small groups. I do 3 of my small groups, and my assistant works with 1 of my reading small groups. So with my at-risk kids, I'm using the iPad 3 times a week with the same app. It's an app that works on building 3-letter words that are common words when reading at their level. And my other kids we're doing the same regular activities that we always do, but my other groups are just not using the iPad because my goal is to see if the iPad improves reading comprehension. I've created an incentive chart to hopefully improve their motivation, their confidence, and it's actually going very well. I have their name, and I have 4 different things that I focus on that they get stars during that 13-minute small group time, and at the end, if they have stars by their name for the whole time, then they get a small treat like candy. I focus on pointing while they're reading their words, answering questions about the story that we're reading together, and making connections. How does the story relate to them? Does this remind them of something? Because those are such hard things for kindergarten students to comprehend. And we read the same story throughout the week. We focus on different activities each day as well, such as rhyming, blending words, but the same book is read throughout the week. And I've been successful with recording them in my classroom doing this, along with a group that does not use the iPad. So it's going really well. I'm just having they're doing great participating. They never have given me a hard time with that. The chart's working very well. They're very eager, and I'm hoping that motivates them to want to read, to want to be able to read this book and higher books, because right now they're reading below where they should be towards the end of kindergarten. The only thing I'm having a hard time with is my time management with this, just because of everything else that's going on. We have all these assessments we have to do. We have certain weeks where we have certain groups of kids that we have to assess, and that takes a long time just with all of the kids in your classroom versus your regular everyday stuff that you go and do. So that's the only thing I'm having a hard time with. Right now I'm on a spring break, and I was hoping to be able to be finished with my 3 weeks that I had wanted to record the kids and see the difference within 3 weeks, but I'm actually a week behind, so I have another week to do when I get back to school with them. So I feel like I'm talking really fast, but it's going very well. I'm just having a hard time putting this all together. The actual doing the research is not the problem. It's just the portfolio is not, I can figure it out, but it's not very user-friendly to me. I was just wondering if anyone else is having a hard time with actually displaying your stuff on your portfolio. And if anyone's doing any pre- and post-tests, that's a good question for me to ask. Because I guess I'm not really doing that with my kids, but I'm assessing them. I assess them prior to my research, and I'll assess them when we get back from spring break after the last week of working with them with the iPad. And just curious how everyone else is going. Are you overwhelmed? I'm kind of overwhelmed. I feel like this was something very tricky, and we don't have a lot of time to do it, but I've learned a lot. Just wondering how everyone else is going. And if you have any great ideas, please feel free to share with me. Thank you.